victory for us in the struggle for our members. There is backward never.
A faction of the Nigerian Labour Congress, led by Comrade Joe Ajero, has fronted a statement credited to the Edo State Governor, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, describing the Ajero-led faction as bad losers who refuse to concede defeat. Speaking to newsmen in a press conference in Abuja, Comrade Joe Ajero said that the Comrade Governor, who is a respected Labour leader, progressed in error by visiting Ayuba-led faction, thereby truncating a peace process that was supposed to return peace to the Union.
The Comrade Governor was expected at the historic reconciliatory meeting as former president of NLC. We were surprised that on the contrary, he fixed a dubious courtesy call on Ayuba-led group at the NLC Secretariat. At the same time, we touted the courtesy of informing his elder veterans. Indeed, it was clear he meant to mischievously disrupt the reconciliation meeting, as Comrade Waba had to abandon the meeting to welcome Adams. It is a sign of disrespect on the part of Comrade Governor and even Comrade Ayuba to have scheduled an insulting courtesy call for whatever reason at the date and time respected Labour leaders were meeting to provide solutions to the crisis in the movement. We are also surprised with statements credited to Comrade Governor, which unfortunately showed Adams deviating from the time-honored path of comradeship and statesmanship. He gave a false impression of us as bad leaders, when indeed he is an inconsistent bad mediator. It is interesting that Comrade Adams urged us to emulate President Jonathan, who conceded in a free and fair presidential election, and not him who refused to concede when he was callously rigged out during the governorship election in 2007. What was good for Comrade Adams is good for other comrades, including us. We reiterate our commitment to the unity of the labor movement in Nigeria, based on the principles of trade union independence, fairness, strong internal democracy, equity, solidarity, gender balance, and justice. We remain committed to the genuine dialogue based on justice and fairness.
The factional vice president, Comrade Issa Aremu, said that Comrade Adams should know better that politics is different from labor matters, stating that the Congress is not deterred by the divisive statements of the former Labour leader.
I would like to advise Comrade Adams, a movement that was also built and bequeathed to him. He should learn to bequeath the same movement to future generations. And he cannot do so through partisanship. He can only do through comradeship. Comradeship, yeah. You know, don't forget that Comrade Adams made a statement earlier on that he was disappointed NSC has gone so low. In recent time, it's no more the voice of the working people. I think he should walk his talk. And one of the things that made NSC to even go lower in recent time is that NSC could not count 30,000 votes within 3 days. If INEC had done that, what will NSC have done?
The Comrade Joe Ajero-led NSC also took a peaceful demonstration to the South African Embassy in Abuja to protest the killing and looting that is going on in South Africa against other Africans in the name of xenophobia, urging the South African government to stop the attack as a matter of urgency. From Abuja, I am Festus Ejiroga Nefifen for Ben Television.
The Edo State Governor and former Nigerian Labour Congress President Adams Oshiomhole have asked those aggrieved by the outcome of the just concluded NLC election to stop the fight and join hands to drive the desired change. Governor Oshiomhole made the statement when he visited the newly elected president of the NLC, Comrade Ayuba Mwaba, in Abuja. NLC split into two, parading two presidents following a separate election held in Lagos in March that produced Comrade Jude Ajero of the National Union of Electricity Employees as parallel president, But the comrade governor said he is aware that some people are aggrieved with the outcome of the election. He stated that once a free and fair election has taken place, the action is binding on Democrats who participated.
I know people are going to ask me, what about those who are complaining? I don't want to wait for no question. My position is clear. Once a free and fair election has taken place, the outcome is binding on all Democrats who participated. We can't have a tradition in which losers have to be massaged and persuaded to accept defeat. That will be offensive to the essence of labor unionism and of democratic principles. So, and there is no space to sit on the wall between the truth and the untruth. I will stand by the truth any day, anytime. And it doesn't matter the numbers that stand on the truth. The truth does not require supporters club.
In response, the recognized NLC president, Comrade Ayuba Maba, said it is time to reinvent the wheel of the Congress so as to gain the confidence of members and the employers. He added that the challenges ahead is enormous, but the unity of the entire labor movement is paramount.
We must reinvent the wheel. That I'm convinced that it's really time for us to reinvent the wheel, especially where we can be able to get the confidence of our members and even the confidence of our employers. Because once an employer loses confidence in you, that you are just a toothless bulldog, then that's where the beginning of the challenge of our mass majority of members will begin.
From Abuja, LM Chukwemeka reports.
The staff of the Nigerian Investment Promotion Council have denied the Executive Secretary of the Council, Saratu Umar, entry into her office over alleged incompetence and executive high-handedness. The staff gathered outside the main entrance in groups discussing while some carried placards with inscriptions like "Saratu must go," while they continued to chant solidarity songs. The union also padlocked the gate, which prevented people from getting access into the premises. The chairman of the in-house staff union, Hamad Issa Gondi, told Ben TV that the workers were disappointed by her style of administration, while Comrade Elias Idoku decried the negative impact of godfatherism.
She refused to endorse after we had agreed on a number of points, and some of the points we didn't even include everything. We just picked about 7, and we had agreements on them. She had her people represent the management, and we also picked some individuals to represent the staff. We agreed on a number of issues. At the verge of signing, she backed away. And she was not just backing away. She went word after word, changing the content of the communique. And that's how she lost her chance and allowed the day 2 to come on board, which is saying we don't want her. That's the placard reading. We don't want her. That's the opportunity she has given for day 2. Very simple. She's not going. We can't work with her. And we protected her on 2 occasions. 2 occasions we protected her.
The way some of them they enter the system, how they enter the system, and through which who were they employed, who recommend them before they were taken. I think that is one, because they feel they are too big. Through the person, maybe they got the information, the appointment through maybe past godfathers. The godfatherism is what is killing the systems. Too many godfatherism, because you believe that the person that is backing you is bigger than the whole institution. If not, how can one person be bigger than the whole institution? You are coming to lead people. He said that if you are leading people and you have nobody behind you, that means you are taking a walk. And that is what is happening here now. The woman, there is nobody that is behind her. The whole staffs are together and nobody is behind with you. When they struggle like this, that means you are nobody. You are on your own.
The union, however, urged incoming government to take appropriate actions by correcting the abnormality in the organization to prevent its collapse. As at the time of filing this report, efforts to reach the NIPC boss to respond to the allegations were fruitless. Osam Raphael, Ben Television News, Abuja, Nigeria.